thing's... Which side is that? It's this side. Oh. There we go. That was almost flawless. Oh, cool. Okay, so I think on YouTube it started of me like entering stage left. I mispositioned my green screen, so there we go. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Hello, Spyrus, how you doing? How's Twitch chat doing? 41 days remaining. Yes. Oh my gosh, I had such a fantastic day yesterday. The Tory party, the governing party of the UK, announced there's going to be a general election, and they're going to lose. Oh my gosh! Oh, it's Danielle. Hello. My good friend Danielle is my, what number is this? 550th follower. And there was a loud noise. I'm not sure why that was. Oh, because it was 550. I've got 550 followers. The Tory party's only going to exist in power for another 41 days. Oh, everything's going so well. And OTP, and Erlang OTP, 27 was released a few days ago. So, what a fantastic week. I need to check out why they called for a general election. It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm not up to date with UK law. I wouldn't recommend following UK law. It's not worth knowing about. Yeah, it is weird. So the Tory party's in such a bad position they can't possibly win. They are polling spectacularly bad. No incumbent party has ever won an election with anywhere near as bad polling as they have at the moment. Which makes, it makes it a bit pointless. Last time the Tory party in this position, they just held on for as long as possible. They didn't declare an election until like the last minute. They're just like, well, we're just going to stay. We're going to lose this, so we may as well, get the salary for as long as possible. I imagine they like stole all the light bulbs and the towels, and left cartons of opened milk like hidden in cupboards and stuff like that. Just trashed the place. Are you British? I am for my sins British. I'm also Irish, so I'm not all bad. But yeah, this time they declared it early. So I guess the only reading of this might be that because they've just announced that inflation has slowed, that they're like, oh, this is as good as it's going to get, because every time there's a poll they do worse. So like, oh, if we do it now, we might not do as bad. Which just shows how stuffed they are. So it's going really well for me. I love it. I'm having a good time. Yeah. So it's all been. I was ecstatic, and he announced. For some reason, he decided to go outside to announce it. I think they have to go outside, maybe, but it was absolutely pouring with rain, and he was standing there in his suit with no umbrella, trying to give a speech about how amazing his government was, which was maybe the worst speech I've ever seen. And then there was somebody at the end of the road with like a I don't know, like a big sound system or something, blasting a song called "It's Only Going to Get Better." It was so embarrassing. It was great. I really enjoyed it. What a fool! Why didn't he just hold an umbrella? Like, if he's not smart enough to hold an umbrella in the rain, he's not smart enough to run the country, I say. Oh, someone is saying... okay, Haley says, my money is that a bunch of letters went into 1922, the people who actually run the Tory party and thus the country, they get to elect people. So he figured he'd just bring the whole ship down rather than be ousted. Wow, so he was determined to be the last ever... Prime Minister from the Tory party, eh? He didn't want to be the second last. Yeah, they were stuffed no matter which way they go, really. So yeah, I'm having a really good time. I hope everyone's having as good times. And it's sunny today. Not that I wasn't enjoying the rain, because it made everyone's favourite Prime Minister look very silly. I'm just going to close my door quickly because there's a slight breeze and it keeps like making it tap against the frame. So yeah, there we go. Now we're caught up on the most amusing bit of English politics. Oh, Bindu in YouTube chat. I don't understand what you're saying, I'm afraid. I don't. Not only do I not understand what those words are, I'm not even sure what alphabets you're typing them in. It's a very beautiful script, whatever it is. It can't have been planned, otherwise he would have had to call the cabinet. Sorry, it can't have been planned, otherwise he wouldn't have had to call the cabinet last minute and deliver it in the rain. This stuff gives me so much life essence. Yes, agree on both. I know someone who knows lots of BBC people, and he told me that the vibe in Parliament was shock. all the lots of Conservative MPs who thought they were going to have a job for another half year suddenly like, oh, okay. So yeah, oh no, they'll have a job. Oh, how terrible. Oh dear. These are the only layoffs I support. This is a politics stream. We don't do programming here anymore. Time to rewrite my resume, I guess. Oh dear. I mean, all the Tory MPs have got 2 jobs already. They never actually turn up and do the political work. So maybe they can just concentrate on just their one job. Go join Facebook like the last lot did. Can I explain shadow cabinets? They're a bunch of people LARPing as to like what they would be doing if they were in power. It's nice to see public people talk about politics, even though it's not your thing. I mean, politics, being angry about politics is definitely my thing. I'm just much better at programming than I am at being miserable. No, I'm really good at being miserable at politics, but I don't actually know very much about it. I just look at it and go, why are you doing that? How are you getting, how are you in power? Come on. But they're not going to be in power much longer. We're going to get someone else who's going to be hopefully better. I don't know, like, how could you possibly be worse than the current lot? I've said that several times before, and I've been wrong each time. I just hope this one time I am right, and they are better. Saving Codecrafter's Docker for Go. Question is, do I want to do Redis or SQLite? Well, I've done Redis, the first section of it at least, and it was really fun. Really, really fun. I haven't done SQLite yet. I'm going to save that for later. I did have a look at it. I did have a look at the beginning of it a few days ago because I was thinking about doing it on stream, and then I realized I had some actually useful stuff to do. And it does look pretty good. So like, I think that will be something we do pretty soon. And it's using a really cool library that I somehow had been released and I had completely missed with file streams, which was for like reading and writing from files. It looks really good. So I want to try that out. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm having some sangria to celebrate as well. It's sunny. That means you drink sangria. If it's not sunny, you drink mulled wine. Those are the 2 drinks you need. Are there betting pools for who would win and how bigly? I mean, it's going to be Labour. Like, there's no competition whatsoever in any of the polls. Labour are so far ahead of everybody else, which kind of makes it boring to bet on, I presume. I'm not a gambling person. I'm not sure I've ever gambled, I think. Other than joining like a series of terrible startups. Okay, maybe I'm a massive gambler. Oh dear. Hello there, Ed. Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome to the politics stream. It was so good. Hold on. Oh, no, not that one. This one. Sunak in the rain, looking sad. Let's just take a moment to appreciate. No, come on, give me from any time past day. What? speech. Oh, look at his sad little face. Oh. I don't know why I didn't hold an umbrella. Very silly. Gosh, it's getting quite warm. It's very sunny, you know. Good. He should have announced it today. He would have been fine. That suit cost more. That suit cost more than any of us will ever spend on clothes, I'm sure. That's true. That suit probably costs more than I earn. And it looks rubbish. What is it with rich people and wearing terrible suits? Anyway, let's try and remember programming, because that's apparently what I do for a living. So oh yeah, and over. It's very odd. Haley, why are you in YouTube chat and not Twitch chat? It's just very strange. Anyway, so Erlang OTP 27 came out. 27? Pretty sure it's 27. Can you show the shirt, please? What does that mean? What shirt? My t-shirts? I'm wearing a Hacktoberfest t-shirt because I have loads of them. If you do open source for a living, it's just a free t-shirt every year. I pledge my allegiance to the other billion-dollar megacorp. Oh, Danielle's also... Danielle, are you in both chat? Are you in Twitch and YouTube chat at the moment? Because you subscribed... No, because you followed on Twitch seconds ago. What you are? Daniel's just here inflating the viewer count. Okay, sure. Okay, good. Oh yeah, Danielle's highly concurrent. That's one thing you can say about her. So, OTP 27. One of the things that was in it that was very exciting is that it now has a JSON module. It had OTP included like a whole database for a long time, but no JSON module, which is amazing. And it was written by Mikhail, who wrote JSON, which is the fastest Beam JSON parser up until now. Oh, look how similar they look. It was the fastest up until now. And but this new one that's actually built into the the whole Erlang distribution is meant to be like even faster, maybe like twice as fast or something like that, which is just, I might have made that up. I think on some inputs twice as fast, which blows my mind because it was already so impressive. So I at one point in the past took the Elixir JSON library, compiled it into Beam bytecode. I forked it. I edited out the use of this Elixir standard library, which was a real pain. Then I compiled it to Beam bytecode. Then I decompiled it back to Erlang, and then I edited it to make sense, which was kind of arduous. And that resulted in us having that resulted in the new Erlang JSON library, which was the fastest one. There were some problems with it. I'm not sure what. At some point we had a sort of performance regression, and that resulted in someone else becoming fastest, and I didn't really want to fix it because the code is horrible. I'll show you the code actually. It's called Thoas because it's the son of JSON. So I went, oh, this is JSON in the Argonauts. He's got a son. I can name after that. Anyway, the code is just absolutely horrible. Let me find it. Is it this one? Yeah, here you go. Enjoy. So I didn't really want to try and debug this. So I'm super happy that we've got this new JSON module because I can just deprecate this and we can just move on. But what's most relevant to us as Gleam people is that Gleam Lang has a JSON library, which never really gets touched because it's just a very thin layer around Thoas. And I think it would be nice to drop the dependency entirely on THOAS. So this would be beneficial because it would be faster. Awesome. You don't have to have rebar 3 installed to use JSON on Erlang, because all of the libraries that come with the Erlang distribution are pre-compiled for you. And I'm not even sure. I don't even think that. No, I know for a fact that none of the modules inside the distribution are compiled using rebar 3 anyway. So how does it work? It's a JSON module. It's very tiny. Ship it. It just compile. What am I going to do? Decode. Decoding is really easy. Having said that, I'm assuming that JSON and JSON. Oh, that's confusing. I'm assuming that THOAS and Erlang JSON both use the same output format. I hope that's true. I really hope that's true. If it's not true, I'm going to be really irritated. Anyway, so all they do is call into. Yep, just call this decode thing, and then we've got for encoding, we've got a cute DSL. I should probably show the DSL first. We've got this cute little DSL where say like, hey, here's an object, and then it's just a list of pairs, and it's like this key goes to this value, and it's a string. This key goes to this value, and it's an int. This key goes to null, etc., etc., etc. So it's pretty basic stuff, and that just builds up. So for string, that just JSON encodes it. All the other ones, they're just like, it's an opaque type that just puts on the string of, for example, an object. It puts on a little curly brace, and then it takes all the keys and it puts quotes around them, and then whatever the value one says to do. So like this one string encodes it, this one int encodes it. This is just null, like the what is it? The text null. There you go. And then to string is like pretty much a no op. I think it uses a string builder under the hood, so it would realize that, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you get the idea. So all we need to do is find our Erlang. If we are in a situation where OTP, if we're running on OTP 27 or higher, we just need to get rid of all this THOAS stuff, which I think shouldn't be too hard, eh? Non-recursive. Oh, these are going to be annoying. I need to make sure. Oh, Dark Handler's following me. Thank you. Thank you. So here's the thing. THOAS has an API for like encoding just the object bit, but not descending recursively through it. And that's for this particular use case, because if you look at this API, oh, I've already got it open. Here's the object one. It would just be like putting the curly braces on here and encoding the keys, but these have already been encoded by these earlier encoding functions. Blimey, it's really warm today. So you don't need to descend down it recursively, which means it's potentially faster. And doesn't need to use reflection and stuff like that. I'm not sure those two things are going to exist in the JSON module. So we just see how that goes. So let's try and do some hacking. First thing, let's go over to the JSON module. JSON, and I'm going to set my Erlang version to 27. Oops, I've broken my ASDF installation somehow. It never quite works. So, and then, oh, there you go. So it says 27. I can't, how do you get the Erlang? Ooh, that was nice. Has it always done that? Oh, did it always do that? Really? That's amazing. Wow, I don't remember this. Is this the new shell that came in 26? It's great. I'm trying to see the release version, which I thought was in here, but I guess it isn't. No. Okay. Oh, good. Best viewers on something. That's clearly. How do I ban this person? Ban. You're banned. There we go. Gosh, banning's lovely, isn't it? So, I've started getting those. Is that normal? Erlang get release version. System info OTP release. There we go. Erl. OTP release. 27. Okay, cool. So I think we can use conditional compilation here. So let's give it a go. So, how does it work? I don't remember. Oh, I'm gonna have to find the docs. Okay. Erlang preprocessor. I know it does have conditional compilation, and I'm fairly sure you can do it based upon the OTP release. Ah, there we go. As an integer. Okay. Can you just use maths in this macro thingy? Is it if evaluates the following lines only if the condition is true? Okay. Let's just do decoding. Let's just break it. So if OTP, no, I can't remember what it was now. Release. Okay, so OTP release. I've spelled that wrong. Release is less than 27. Do this. Is that how it works? Else end? Do you think it's end? End if. How do you, I can't remember. I'm forgetting my Erlang syntax. Is it just throw? I think it is. Oh no. Right, so I'm just going to have it throw. Because I just want to make sure the conditional compilation works pretty much. Good. Okay, so that did through'd. Let's make sure that it works on 26. Oops. How beneficial it would be to learn Erlang for using Gleam? I assume occasionally it would be useful. Yeah, it would occasionally be useful, but I wouldn't worry about it too much unless there's like particular things you want to do. And it depends what you want to make as well, really. I think you can get. I think lots of people just don't and haven't learned any. Is Gleam a fast language? Yeah, it's pretty fast. In the last set of benchmarks I saw, someone wrote a very simple, very like toy web application that just serves some JSON, like a really basic JSON API, and benchmark that, and with like a like-for-like comparison against Gleam and Gleam with its standard JSON library and standard, excuse me, web server, we outperformed the Go one using its standard library JSON library and standard library HTTP server. That's pretty cool. It's not as fast for like number crunching stuff though, so you're not going to use it for, well, you're not going to straightforwardly use it for, I don't know, Can't think of anything you do with maths. Big number-y, statistics-y nonsense. But there is a library for Elixir called Nooks, which can do that stuff really well. And it does it by compiling the Elixir code to, you know, I'm out of my depth. code that runs somewhere fast in some way. GPUs? I don't know. I'm not a maths person. And there's a lovely library, the name of which I don't know how to pronounce. Agramac? Something? I don't know. There's a lovely picture of a horse on it. And that's bindings to that Elixir library, so then you can do it that way. So it's pretty fast. It's really good at concurrency. If you have something that is, if you've got something that is IO bound, like a web service, a database, a message queue, that kind of thing, it's going to be really good for that. Okay, so let's go back to OTP 27. Can I just run Gleam test, or does it? I don't like that. It's a problem because the runtime is independent to the tooling. It doesn't know. Good. Okay, so can we just do JSON decode? Don't know if that's how. No. I'm gonna have to read the docs, aren't I? Good. So. Nope. Yes. So what are the functions? We've got decode. Okay. Where did that error come from? So it says when we are calling result try, we get no case matched of okay. So I think previously it was returning. I think THOS returns errors, and this one is raising them. That's okay. So let's try and fix those. That makes sense. So try. Oops. Gosh, I'm melting. It's so warm. Also, why is my why is it using? Oops. Why is it using 2 space? There we go. Oh, it's still using it. Okay, that's really annoying. What's one that we miss? Invalid bytes. Invalid bytes. I presume this is an index. Oh no, it's the byte. Let's go over to the JSON. I'll try and see what the error type looks like. Oh no, we don't get a position. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, how are we going to do this then? Does that mean we're going to have to... Okay, so the new library doesn't give as much information in the SAD path. So how does that mean this has to be a breaking change? I suppose we could search through it again and try and find the position of that byte. I don't particularly like that idea. I think we could always do it with an unexpected byte. We could probably also do it for invalid sequence. We could probably do it for both of them always, but it's kind of rubbish that we have to. Is that really required? Hmm. I think it might be. This doesn't have any other decode. So what does decode 3 takes? It takes a what's this middle argument? Oh, it's state that goes into the decoders. What is a decoder? It's a map of these objects, of these functions. Damn, is this going to be a breaking change then? It would be nice if it wasn't. Does anyone actually use, folks in the chat, does anyone actually use the position of the problem in like a JSON parse error? Unexpected byte. Oh, okay. So no, we couldn't even work out the. I don't think it would even be possible for us to get the position of the byte just from that, because a byte could be unexpected, but in a it won't just be the first one of that byte, but it might be that it's a like a the wrong closed delimiter, for example. But there may be the same character earlier in the sequence that was valid. So no, we're just not going to be able to do this. That sucks. I was really hoping that we had to do this in like a smooth way, where the only breaking change was that it requires OTP 27, but now I don't think that's the case anymore. Okay, I think we just get rid of positions. Like if it doesn't expose them, there's nothing we can do about that. Eh? Damn. Well, that means we don't need the conditional compilation anymore. It's just about trying to make it work. Okay, let's get rid of those. Nope. JSON test, yeah. By index. Oh, look. Okay, so we already couldn't reliably get the positions on the JavaScript runtime because the error format is loosely defined. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Bam. Cool. So let's grab these errors and pop them here. We'll just get rid of that. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. I was trying to be I was just saying to the folks, I was trying to be clever and upgrade the Gleam JSON library to use the new Erlang JSON module, but do it in like a transparent way. So if it's available, it will you know, you just get a better JSON library. But if it's not available, then we use the old one. But the error formats are different, so it doesn't quite map onto each other. So invalid byte will just be, oh, it's literally the same thing. So what are the other ones? Let's just get rid of that for now. Oh, what was that? I saw a little warning. Variable byte is unused. Oh yes, so it is. We don't need that then. Could get the position from the total size minus the length of the unparsed leftovers. Yeah, but it doesn't give us the unparsed leftovers. It just throws. That would be a great idea, but the only thing we get back is that. We don't get what position it was in the buffer. It does. You said it does. How do I get it? How do I get it then? If you can see a way that I can't see, that sounds great. What are the other errors? Unexpected bytes. Oh, I thought it was. What are the options again? Is that throwing a thing that... What? Oh no, it's because I'm a fool, I'm a fool, I'm a fool. I've been wrapping an error, and then it makes sense. The docs say it returns leftover bytes. I think that you're talking about if you're using the streaming API, which we're... Could we use the streaming API? Is there any overhead to using the streaming API? Let's have a look. So, decode starts. Begin passing a stream of bytes. Similar to decode, but returns a complete JSON value, can be passed, or returns continuous state to incomplete data. Okay. Results. What is that? Very helpful. What is dynamic? Okay, and decode. I presume that is there because I think there's some parametric polymorphism that hasn't been properly defined here. I'm guessing this is the leftover. This is the remaining input, maybe. But no, even in the but this is still in the error path, right? So this is only if decoding's been successful. White Rose 09, that's a lovely name. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, this is the remainder, right? But this is only in the success case. And then it just raises the exceptions still for the incomplete ones. Let me check decode continue just to be sure. Yeah, see it like, yeah, this is just when it's successful. Oh well, okay, so I don't, it would be cool if that worked, but I don't think it's, I can't see how to do that. If you spot something, let me know. What are the other things it can return? It can return unexpected, and which we call error, unexpected, and ove input. Exciting. So 4 failures, now down to, oh, still at 4. Unexpected end. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. Hey? Right, I'm forgetting my Erlang. You've got to say what class of what do you call it? Thrown? Crash? Something? Catchable? So what do we got now? We've got oh. Invalid bytes. So okay, let's go to this. I need to improve the way that this thing prints error messages, because these are not useful. Like, you can't read this very easily. Gleam JSON test, decode bits, unexpected bytes test, on line 40, no, wrong file, 45. Unexpected bytes, you say, and you get back a invalid bytes. Oh yes, I see now. Unexpected bytes. So Got rid of that one, got rid of that one. Fantastic. Oops, and I'm no longer using this E. And I've put the error in wrong. Cool. Assertion pattern, match failed on the value 125 on line 46. Was it 46? 46. Oh. Oh, it's an int now. Oh. Okay. Will that be like, excuse me, integer to binary? If it's a single byte? No, oh. How do you, like that? No. Oh. Oh, it's just because the old ThOS one printed it differently. I mean, the new error message is like dramatically superior, right? But it's going to do that in JavaScript as well. Oh. It's the JavaScript only one, is there? Oh, okay. Oh dear, where's all this coming from? JS FFI test. Oh. Let's set the target to... Oops. What on earth's going on here? What? That was really weird. I've not seen that happen before. That was very strange. Cool. So, there we go. Oh no. Okay, so like, how do I make that? How do I? Why are we printing it like that? Don't we want to see it in like a nice way? Oh, but it does look like it starts with this. So oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, it's all going to get very complicated. Ah, look, we even check. We deliberately convert it to hex. Okay, so we could just not do that. How does it work? We take the thing, we pop the char code out, and we hex encode it, and then we uppercase it. Okay. Do we always do that? Yes. 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 Let's just not do that then. What if you can't? What if it's not a string? Oh, okay. So this is why, because it might not be a string. Like it could be some random non-Unicode thing. I kind of want it to. It's kind of nicer if you don't have to like mentally work out like, oh, it's, you know, 0 whatever, like what is this in line 25? Yeah, you not having to know that like 0x7d is a brace is quite nice, isn't it? I suppose. It's quite fiddly, this, isn't it? Like, it's a series of very small but quite impactful choices. I guess we should keep this hex. I guess we could do something like if it is valid. If we could turn it into a string. If we could turn it into a string, then we can print it as a string. Otherwise, we can print it as hex, I suppose. What do we think? Is that better? It'd be a lot clearer. I need to like conditionally do it though. That's a bit annoying. Okay, let's just always hex it then. So, I can't remember how you how do you hex encode something in Erlang? Erlang into, thank you, integer to hex. I can't stop singing that. It's only going to get better thing ever since that person. Oh, you're really challenging me now. I mean, thank you so much for the follow. I'm going to butcher your name. Zyhology. There we go. Oh, is it psychology? Psychology. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Gosh, there's so many adverts. Look at it, like advert. Horrible. Psychology. Am I right? Is it psychology? I'm quite proud of myself if that's right. Cool. Okay, where is my where's my Erlang? There it is. 2 hex I. Okay, so something's going wrong with my editor because I keep like trying to. Oh, that's meant to be like that, isn't it? And it's meant to be shift width. That's 4. Yes. Okay. That. Oh no! Good. You didn't see me mess up my editor massively. Earlier, I tried to set it to four space indentation, and I just set like the maximum page width to be 4 space. Welcome for competent programming. You're not going to get this anywhere else. Marvelous. So what was it? 0x UTF-8 followed by that. UTF-8. Marvelous. I've said it's called 2 hex, but let's just go to hex. Oops. Sorry, everyone. Oh no. What's it moaning about? Oh, because I put these here. Bad arg. Yay. In hex. It's probably the other way around, isn't it? Is it? What is I then? I'm not sure what it is. Gosh, I miss types. I fumble so much when I don't have types. It is an int. Isn't that right? Okay. Bad arg. I wish it gave me line numbers. That would be super nice, wouldn't it? We'll just brute force this, eh? Okay. That looks fine. Oh, is it because it's a list instead of a data gangster? Hey, welcome. Oh, I know what it is. It's got to be like list to binary. There we go. Again, like if we had a type checker, if there was some sort of typed language on the beam. Oh, really? It still doesn't work. What have I done wrong here? Do 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 do. I know why. H from steps. They both. Oh no, the second one doesn't work. Why doesn't the second one work? It's because. Is it just binary? What? How does it work? So I can't remember how to Erlang. Help me. Oh, I don't like it. I'm sad. It's the they both print, right? Oh no, they don't. This one fails. This one fails. Yay. Oh, my kingdom for a type checker. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wow. Hello. Oh, I'm very embarrassed now. Someone who actually knows stuff is in the chat. This is the guy who made the actual who made the library that I'm fumbling with. Oh dear. I'm glad that Gleam's really taken off, but I've just forgotten all of my Erlang. Which is good fun. Cool, so it all passes. That's a bit alarming, because does that mean I just don't have tests for these two? How do I trigger invalid sequence and... Oh, unexpected format comes elsewhere in the code base, that's fine. Unexpected sequence. I'm not sure entirely what that one is. Decode. If binary contains an invalid UTF-8 escape. I'm not sure what that means. Do you think we can find an example of it? No. Do we not? Do the errors not come from in here? Oops. Oh no, I've resized my wind. Oh, disaster. Oh no. This was perfectly like 1080p. No, it's not. Oh dear. Okay, let's try and get the bottom to line up again. Oh. Oh. Is that right? No. There? Is that right? Okay, well, I'm a bit confused already, so let's try searching for it. Ah, I fumbled the documentation. The error is unexpected sequence, not invalid sequence. Good, that's why, good, it's not just me being confused. Fantastic. That's very kind of you to put that in there to make me feel better when I got confused. Should I make a pull request to fix that then? That would be nice. I'm not sure I've ever made a pull request to Erlang OTP. Oh, wonderful! Cool. Okay, well that's even cooler. Let's do that then. Let's go back over here and go to Erlang. Oh, this is the wrong Erlang. CD Erlang OTP. Yes, lovely. I presume this is still called main master rather. Yeah. Good. So let's go over to. Oh no. What remote have I got here? Okay, that's not what I want. Let me just clone this super quickly. Come on, GitHub. I should have switched view, really. I'm just watching a little spinner go round. Cool, here we go. Lovely. So we think it is unexpected. Oh, unexpected sequence. Lovely. Let's put that also in here. Correct. Correct. Typo indocs. How lovely. I think it's probably my first ever time doing this. Do we think? Let's find out. Yeah, the first time. Gosh, this sun is really quite warm. I'm gonna have to invest in some blinds. I'm melting. Maybe I could pivot and be one of those bikini hot tub streamers. Break through the 30 viewer mark. No one wants to see that. Good. Oh, that's wonderful. I didn't think today I was going to get my first ever pull request into Erlang OTP. Anyway, let's go back to failing to do this thing. Oh, that was why I was looking at it, because I was trying to remember. Where is it? Here we go. I was trying to remember. I was trying to learn, how does this get thrown? Oh, it's so if you fail to decode a float, I don't understand how that happens. Okay. Escape. I don't know what that means. Oh no. Do you think we could find some test cases that we could copy? That would be nice. Let's try that. Gosh, I'm absolutely boiling. This is... Okay, here we go. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. Let's do that. That looks good. Let's copy that one. What should we call this then? Invalid scientific flipped. What do the tests look like in this code base? I should probably have the word decode in here somewhere. Decode. Using, well, it doesn't really matter here, does it? Because we're never going to get that far, but it looks like a float anyway. So that one. What should it equal? I'm not sure. Let's just run it and see what we get. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Is that what JavaScript thinks that is? That's upsetting. Oh dear. Okay. Oh. Okay. Maybe we don't try and use that test case then. Oh dear. Okay. No, I have no idea what that means. Is that all of them? Okay. I'm trying to remember what this syntax means in Gleam. I think invalid sequence. I think so. In Erlang, it was. Oh no, it's not Erlang, is it? It's JSON. Let's look at that again. // Okay, so this is a JavaScript syntax that this is a JSON syntax that I'm not familiar with. Then I suppose that would be why I don't recognize the damn thing. So I guess this like U followed by 4. Oh no, it's not hex though, is it? Oh no, maybe that's what the problem is, right? Like these outside, these are not hex. I'm gosh. Let's try that then. From XX. So I get unexpected byte for JavaScript. And oh, this is still in the JavaScript. Oh, Buntology. Thank you for following. Thank you very much. Okay, so I get unexpected byte here. Oh, it's unexpected byte both. Oh. How come I don't get the unexpected sequence thing? Unexpected, invalid, which one is it? What am I not understanding? Oh, because I've missed the X. I see. There's a typo. There's going to be a U. Oh, there's going to be a there's going to be a U here. No, that's still the same thing. What am I missing, folks? Perhaps Yeah. I mean, I can just write the handler for the error. It has to be inside a string. Outside strings escapes the invalid integer. Oh, of course. That's why there was that extra escaping. Thank you so much. I see now. Anytime there's like an escaped string inside a string, my brain just stops understanding what it's about. Of course, how could you possibly have an escape outside of a string? Invalid, unexpected sequence. Okay. And then in our what does the JavaScript one do for that? It says unexpected bytes still. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to distinguish between the two things using the JavaScript JSON parser. So I guess we can just say unexpected byte regardless. That seems okay. And what was the error? Unexpected sequence. Unexpected sequence. What is this? There we go. What's going on here? Oh, because I'm running the JavaScript one. I'm such an idiot. There we go. And hey, welcome, Writing Stats. How's it going? How's your day? We're fumbling with a JSON parser a little bit at the moment. Oh, I've just seen what I've looked like. I look quite cool with the sun cutting through my hair. As cool as a computer programmer can be. No, that's mean. There's lots of very cool ones. But I'm not one of them. So what have I done wrong this time? Integer list. So is this going to be like some crazy big integer then? It's just not one. Of course. Okay, it's because it's an escape. It's not. Okay. I do some Go and Kotlin at work, so pretty good. That does sound pretty nice. Oh, JSON movers just followed. How appropriate! Wow. How did you know that we're doing JSON today? Go and Kotlin are cool. I like both those languages. There's a lot of things to like about both of them. Okay, so now I need to change. How's this gonna work? Eh? I suppose I could just try and get the first byte out of it that isn't an escape, but then that might not be the one that's correct. Can Gleam can do what Elixir does? Let me try and read that again. Can Gleam do what Elixir can do about concurrency? I want to try it, but I don't know what use case to play with. Yeah, pretty much. We've got a sort of typed version of the OTP libraries, which tries to do the same things, implements the same protocols, but they're not quite finished. And there's a few things that I suspect are not possible because they're just too dynamic in nature. But you can do enough of it to make, powerful, useful things. So the Mist web server is written in Gleam, and that's very fast. I'm very happy with the amazing work that's been done on that. So you could play around with that. As for what project, what use case to have, what project, I personally think the best projects are the ones that you find exciting. So, if there's a thing in your life that you need or you're really passionate about, build that thing. Don't worry too much about whether it's, don't feel like, oh, I've got to find a super concurrence problem because this is a super concurrent runtime. Just make some things you like, Do whatever excites you. How am I going to do this then, eh? What are the other errors that I can raise or return? Unexpected, but oh, there is an unexpected sequence. Huh. When does that one get used? It never gets used. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Well done. Very clever. Am I going to have to wade into the JavaScript again? I don't super like returning different errors on different runtimes. Unexpected sequence. No, it's literally never used. Is that really the case? Unexpected sequence. Oh, wow. That was a mistake, wasn't it? But I mean, in the definition of it, it still says byte. Is there some Kafka clients for Gleam at this time? No. I believe... Well, let me check that, actually. I've said no quite confidently, but it's not something I've ever looked for. But let's try and find out. Kafka? Like that? No. But if we go to hex, which is the actual one we push the packages to... Gosh, I look very dark. How do I fix that? There you go. Try and fill my face in a bit of light. I'm being washed out. Gosh, it's so bright. If I search for Kafka, I see a bunch of things relating to Kafka. Kafka protocol, Erlang library. Yeah, so you know you can probably use. You can definitely use these. Kafka protocol. There you go. So I think it's possible you want to use broad. I've not looked at this before, and I don't really know anything about Kafka, so I could be wrong. Notice. Okay. Why would I care? That's a very serious first thing to put in a README. This is made by a company. Okay. Oh gosh, that's a heck of a noisy example. That is. Oh, that's far too much information. But I think that might be what you want. So no, there's not one in Gleam, but there are ones in Erlang which you could use. That's all I know about Kafka, really. Okay, so that's interesting. I wonder how long that variant's been unused for, and should I use it or not? I think I should. It says byte still. That's so annoying. Okay, so breaking. Let's go over to the changelog and. Unreleased. Oops. The unexpected sequence. And what was the other one? Unexpected byte. Did byte. Oh, look, now the light's so bad that it's ruining my green screen. Oh, dear. It's all gone. Oh no! I'm like fading in and out. I'm not trying to fix that. Oh dear. My face looks really weird as well. Oh no. Okay. The unexpected sequence and unexpected byte error variants no longer have labels for their arguments. Next thing. The THOAS Erlang library has been removed as a dependency in favor of the Erlang OTP in front of the built-in Erlang JSON library. This means that Erlang /OTP 27.0 or higher is now required. Let's hop over to the README. hire is required to run on required when targeting Erlang any JavaScript. Oh, just yeah, that's probably enough. Cool. So I can just say unexpected sequence and not bother with any hex stuff. Nice. I said invalid. I've done the same thing where I've said invalid instead of unexpected. Expected. JSON dot unexpected sequence. Hey newbie, how you doing? You woken up from your nap? You want to come up and say hi? No. No, he's not interested. Oh look, I've missed a wee slash. Oops, and I've made a. Okay, so that works on. Ah, look, I've got some login in somewhere. What do you think that is? Do you think it's in the JavaScript module? Yes. So now this is just not going to work on. Oh. Right, so now are we going to be able to distinguish inside the errors that this is a, in the JavaScript errors, this is a sequence problem rather than a byte problem? Oh, was it you scratching the door or are you stretching? Yeah, come up and say hi to everybody. Oh, it's the little boy. It's getting quite big, actually. It's the slightly chubby boy. You and me both, pal. I don't really want to look for this JavaScript code. That's a big panther. He is. He's a little killing machine. Not, he doesn't go outside anymore, but when he did, he was a little killing machine. He's a lot more tolerant than he used to be now. I don't really want to go through this code, to be honest. I'm not sure where these lint. Oh, Deno. Why is it Deno? This isn't Deno code. Why is the Deno linter running? Unexpected to unexpected biter. Old V8. V8 unexpected byte error. Is that what we're getting? Let's try and log it. Gosh, that's noisy. Unexpected token. Okay. That kind of blows. So it's it doesn't tell us at all that it's a sequence. It's just that. Okay. Why is some of it in different colors? I arrived in time for the cat. Great timing, Chris. You're a natural. Chris willed. Gosh, I'm not speaking well. Chris willed the little panther on screen. Good. So I'm gonna just change that test. That's the easiest way to do it. Because I don't think there's a way to identify that. So, case. Let's assert error. And then let's match on the error. Expected decode error. Ah, okay. And the other one we said is permitted is cool. Unexpected error, unexpected bytes. And we said the byte was 0x28. No, 0x78, was it? Yes, okay. Good, okay, so that's the decoding stuff. Yeah, maybe let's commit maybe. New JSON module. Cool. Decoding. He really wants to get out. He's like sitting with his little nose up against the door like this. You know, it's been an hour and a half. I'm gonna go feed the cat, and I'll be back in 2 whole minutes. Oh look! Now we start complaining. He knows that I'm about to give in. So I want to do this. And how do I do? 2 minute break. And boom, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. Newbie and I have both had a little snack. I think it's time to try and do encoding as well, eh? Okay, so. How does this work? Let's not look at the tests. Let's go back to the... Here we go. So when we're encoding stuff, encode, what do we encode to? Maybe we should look at the docs for this. Maybe that's the way to go. Nope. Yes. Encode, okay. IO data, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if to go to a binary string or not, but I guess we're not doing that. Where's encode 3? Encode 2, rather. Let's look at the... I want to see how lists are encoded, and I want to see how maps are encoded. What's this checked thing? Oh wow, verifies that no duplicate keys. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is just regular encode. Okay. Encode list. Do encode list. Okay, cool. So it really is just building a tiny little list. Cool. Nothing more clever than that. How do we do this in when we're encoding JavaScript? Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Good. Let's go to Gleam and get rid of Thoris. And then can't I just do like null? Why did I call a function for that? Suspicious. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of Thoris just yet. Maybe I should do this incrementally, eh? Okay, let's try that. Oh, my eternal Erlang error. I never put the full stops on anything. In this case, I've done too many. Okay. I mean, I'm making the wild assumption that there's actually some tests for encoding. Oh, here we go. Okay, I do have some tests. I see one for a list. Do I see one for an empty list? No, there's no empty. Let's put some empty ones on. Oops. Come on. Vim's great until you miss one key and then everything goes a bit pear-shaped. Skill issue, 100%. There's some objects being encoded here. Are there? Did I not see any object tests? Surely. Oh, here we go. Here's an object. There's only one of them, though. That's a bit rubbish. Oh, is the reason I've done this because the order of arguments is different? That would be funny. What does this should encode function do anyway? Oops. Okay. Encode. What are the names of the functions? Integer, float, binary. Oh, what's this? Escape. All. For any non... Okay. When would you ever want that? Who knows the answer to that? Because I certainly don't. Right, integer. Oh. Right, let's try that. See what that does, eh? Easy peasy. Hmm. Is it called string? It's called binary, isn't it? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's do... What should we do here? How does the list one work again? Oh, cool. You just recurses like that here. What's a list loop? What's going on here? Why isn't... Come on, GitHub. I think it's because it doesn't understand all these triple quotes yet, I suppose. Let's do it in my editor. That's probably easier. Oh, super bright. List loop. Covering the eyes in the brightness of my own room. Gosh, I actually can't see it very well. Maybe I can update the tree setter. Update Erlang. Come on. No? Is that the best we got? Okay. So I could... Oh, still doesn't work. That's so annoying. Let's just copy it out, shall we? Okay, there we go. Don't need that. So, where's my lovely array one? Non-recursive array. So I call this array. You don't have an encode. Array. Array. Again, no encode. Because we do that ahead of time. First rest. Cool. Nice. Let's try that. Oh no. Syntax error somewhere or other. Oh, because I've removed there we go. Array is already defined. Oh yes, so it is. Hooray! Hooray! I'm glad I make myself laugh because no one else is, I'm sure of that. Cool, I love stealing house code, like it's completely the correct way to do these things. I'd really like it if this had syntax highlighting. When does it stop? What? When is it? This one's okay, the first here dot works. What? When does it become gibberish? It becomes gibberish. Oh, 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 because it doesn't think that he's a, it just thinks these are like independent strings. Oh, it just doesn't know anything about triple quote. That's weird. I would have assumed that there would be a up-to-date tree sitter for OTP 27. Or maybe it's that in Vim you need to, NeoVim needs to pull it from somewhere. I'd actually know what, like when I run this command, where it gets it from. Update sync, what does that do? All passes are up to date. TS sync? TS. I guess not. Okay. So the next one I want to see is encode map. Okay. Do encode map. Oh, and this is just a list comprehension. Okay. I wonder if the guard is there for like, is the guard there to like be a hint for the JIT? Like the point of it is to say inside the do encode map. Oh no, but then it doesn't. The do encode map one doesn't recurse. So, I don't know. Let's steal it though. Newbie, is that you? No. Okay. What did I call this? I called it object. Oops. Object. Oops. I don't know what I did there. Let's try that again. What on earth is going on here? V E D. There we go. And there isn't an encode function now. Key. But there's no key function. Is key the same as string? That one. Oh, but they support integers, floats, and atoms as well. But I don't, so I don't need to do that. So key can just be string. Oh no, encode object. Wait, what? Do encode map. What does this do then? Key value. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm surprised that's how that works. Can I do that without that? Key value list? Encode key values lists. That's probably the one I want to rip off most of all, really. Oh, I'm really surprised it goes over it twice. Do you think you have to? Just copy whatever they've got, eh? String. Oops, no encoding. Oh, I've just got a thing. What was that? I don't know what that was. A thing just popped up in Twitch chat and I've no idea what it was. Did anyone see? I was too busy staring at Erlang. Dear. It's a bit hard to read this, isn't it? Oh yes, because it's not called map, it's called list. Hey. Wow, that was easy. What a good library. Probably a resub. Oh! Did you sub? How come I can't see it in my list of I mean, I super appreciate it. Why isn't it showing it in my activity feed? I really rely on that thing. Huh. Well, I'm sorry I missed that. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. No idea. But yeah, thank you very much for the sub. Are you my first ever resub? That's pretty cool. I can't say for sure. Awesome. Wow. I love that you can have this, like, so little code. Your voice went away. Oh, sorry, it was an issue on my end. Phew, because I have no idea what I would do to fix that. Ian's my number one, my most loyal Gleamling. Anyway, OTP 27, super cool. Look how little code there is here, and that's it. We can delete an entire library. Oh, I'm really happy about that. It's really nice. Is there anything else we need to do? Do we even need the standard library? Oh, we do, because we need the dynamic type. That's okay. Let's clean everything just because I'm paranoid. Go on, compile, run. Yeah, amazing. Very happy about that. That's so cool. Okay, encoding also. Do I publish it? Is it too early? Oops, I've got to put 0 there. What do we think? How/why are there more tests for the JavaScript target? That is because hold on. That is because on JavaScript you want to have more tests to feel comfortable. But the more accurate and correct reason is that so if you look at this nice Erlang library, it says when there's an error, you get one of these 3 things. Awesome. That's not how it works in JavaScript. You get an error object, but the actual structure of it could be something completely, random depending on which particular JavaScript engine is being used. And not just that, which version of it, because it's not considered a stable API. They're like, oh, this error message will be clearer if we do this, so we'll upgrade it. And sometimes in doing that, they remove information, which was really annoying at one point in V8, like a year ago or so. So, in the... where is it? Here, we've got a whole bunch of code that runs regexes on error messages to try and work out like what actually does this error do, because they're not designed to be human. They're not designed to be machine readable. They're designed to be human readable. But I need to convert them into Gleam ones. Who wrote this? Do I have a git blame thing? Git sites. Oh, I don't know what this is. Blame. Git. No, I don't know how to use this thing. Anyway. And to make sure that works, we've got a bunch of tests that say something like, if you get this error string, we output this. If you get this error string, blah 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 blah. So here's all that. For example, here's Chromium, here's SpiderMonkey, here's JavaScript core. Yeah. think there's even no. We are missing one. Okay. I thought we had ones for the old V8 format as well, but I guess not. I'm not sure what JavaScript core. I guess Chromium's V8. JavaScript core is. I'm not sure. I'm not super up to date with what all the different JavaScript runtimes are. Well, sorry, just JavaScript engines. Let's just make a pull request first. Let's see it. Oh, I can just click on that, can't I? Oh, it opens. Why is it always open in the wrong browser? Gosh, that's so nice. Drop THOS. As it use OTP 27 JSON module. Yeah. I was going to say less code. I misread that as 2 8s. It's not. It's a 3 and a 3. Do. Is that really all we did? Or was there anything else? Am I forgetting something? I love removing dependencies. It's so nice. Well, okay, that's not true. We've not removed a dependency. We've swapped one for another, but it's a dependency that is always there. I'm generally not a huge fan of the idea of standard libraries for languages and runtimes and things being really big. Because I think you're not actually, it's not that you've got a, you don't necessarily have a more reliable foundation there, but you have coupled the upgrading of your compiler version or your virtual machine version or your whatever version to your, to that library. And for lots of things, why? Why would you want your this niche piece of software, like for example, some sort of crusty old-fashioned database? Why would you want that to be, come with your compiler? But for things like JSON, if it's especially well made, I don't dislike it. I think I think that's the real win for me is that it's gone from being something that I maintain to being maintained by people who know stuff. I'm not that good at writing high performance parsers in Erlang, Surprisingly enough. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's super clean. And I've not benchmarked it, but I presume it's better. I could be wrong. Nice. Oh, the test failed though. Oh, because we're probably not running OTP 27, are we? Oops. YAML. Oh yes, 25. No, none of that, my friend. Oh, we're also using an old Gleam. We can use the new RC. That'd be fun. RC1. Why do we depend on Elixir? Do we even have any Elixir in here? I think we can just delete that. Maybe. We'll find out in a second, I suppose. And let's just format it to make sure everything's good. Update CI versions. And I'm going to push my door to so it doesn't keep rattling. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. The little CI server that could. How do I view that? There we go. Oh, now you want to come in, do you? Come on, little boy. Come on. Say something. Say something. Go on, say something. Good boy. Oh, look, my test pass. Thank you. Well done, newbie. Thank you, Dark Handler. And Brisson, you are completely correct. You should always agree with newbie. Me, I'm the handsome boy. Yes, I think so. Oh, the cat. Yeah, he's considerably more good looking than me. Extremely handsome boy. He is a cat though, so he's got a slight advantage. What am I here for? Oh yes, I'm merging. I'm gonna press the button. Yeah, let's do it. We need more cat time. I wish he was like one of those cats who would just like hang out in a convenient location, but he really isn't. Isn't that right, newbie? He's glaring at the neighbours through the window. He's like, what are you doing here? I'm gonna kill. What am I doing? What is this issue here? Fragment functions and preserve JSON string put into document. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a really good idea. Maybe someone will do that at some point. Maybe if there's a place for him to sit beside you. Yeah, I did that. I used to make like a little bed on my desk, and he just wouldn't have any of it. It was really annoying. But then there'll be like a magazine on the floor, and he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here," or like a scrap of bubble wrap, and he's like, "Yeah, bubble wrap, I love it. Yeah." He was super into that. Git switch main. Nice. And boom. This is exciting, isn't it? Let's just do that. So okay, so what happens if I try and run this on right, okay, so if I do this, because if I release this, people are going to start using it, right? That's not very friendly. Did I just commit? I did. Let's undo that commit. Banging. Okay. So let's try and improve that error message so people have a clue as to like what on earth is going on if they're using too old a version. And to do that, if OTP release is less than 27, else you don't need brackets on the else, do you? End if, there we go. And one. Oops. Have I done that right? Yeah. That's a very cute noise, newbie. What should I call this? what should I say here? Can you do multi-line strings in Erlang? I can't remember now. What's the nice way to do multi-line strings in Erlang? Please upgrade to that. Please upgrade your Erlang install to use this package. I feel really silly. Like, I've forgotten just everything about Erlang, really. Like, Erlang multi-line string. Like, I used to write Erlang every single day, and now I'm like, can you do that? Why am I searching online? I should just do it and see what happens. Insufficient. Is that what insufficient? And if you have OTP 27, you can triple quote. But the whole point is that I'm writing something that only runs on less than that, right? So I don't even want to use inside the other bits. I mean, it doesn't look like it's errored. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay. Insufficient Erlang OTP version. This library uses the JSON module introducing. Please upgrade. Okay. You are using Erlang OTP. No, that's not what is this? Is it an integer? You are using Internet. Please upgrade your Erlang install to use this package. Nice. Nice. That should be clearer. To use Gleam JSON uses the Erlang JSON module introduced in that. Please to use this package. Nice. Please upgrade your Erlang install or downgrade to Gleam JSON. No. What is this then? This is 1. That's probably relatively clear, right? Do they all have that error? Yes. Oops. Oh no. Oh no, again. Isn't that not the syntax? I thought that was the syntax. Nice. Good. Helpful. Error message for lower Erlang OTP versions. Nice. Oh, and I push straight to main like a like you're supposed to. Yes. Add a space before the 26 because that would be more consistent because you put a space before the other one. That's a good idea. Oh yes, there we go, much better. Thank you, Fabian. It's pretty fast. Yeah, you're right. That's much better. That's much better. Ooh, Santa Slark, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. And let's do one last one. Boom. Marvelous. And then I think, let me just check the test pass. But if so, I reckon that's like, that's a whole thing. Oh, did I not push? There we go. Apparently there's a wiki on here. That seems very odd. How do I turn that off? Wiki? No. Projet? No. No. Lovely. Excellent, it passed. So let's go over here and say and oh, another one. Who is it? It's Vega. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel very popular today. Streaming is good fun. Oh, dear me. I'm still amazed and watching you is inspiring. I am I personally am also amazed that you think that anything that's happening today is amazing. I am stumbling through some JSON code. I felt much like slicker and smoother. When was it? Yesterday, day before, when we were doing Lustre. Because I vaguely, that's not true. I didn't actually know what I was doing. I'd never used Lustre to make a single page app before, but it was close enough to Elm that I have used a number of years ago. And the like, you know, Haley's been really working on the onboarding experience for that. I sort of just like took to it and I made things and it was all slick and it felt great. And here I'm just like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. Why am I writing thank you? I'm not writing thank you. I'm writing 2.0 point whatever. Good. And now I'm going to do Gleam. Now I'm going to publish. Actually, no, I'll publish from here so you can see what the process is like. Gleam publish. You're about to publish a package with a name that starts with the prefix Gleam, which if the package is maintained by the Gleam core team. Are you sure you want to use this name? I think so. I think the core team would be okay with me doing this. Lustre was fun watching too. Oh, thank you. I'm glad it was fun to watch. I really enjoyed it. Do I want to publish this package? Yes, it's got those 2 generated files. I like that. And it has the Erlang FFI and the JavaScript FFI and our JSON module. Yes, that looks really good to me. My username is this. My password, I'm going to go over here. Not that I don't trust you folks or nothing, but like, if I were to accidentally paste my password into this terminal. Okay, this would be a good time in which to like, not hex. Mix gives you a Mix and Rebar give you a local password. That would be nice because the password only work for my computer. So unless you're gonna break into my house, wait, hold on. Do I want to encourage that? Unless you're gonna break into my house, you can't do anything with it. Now it says view your package here. Okay. And please push a git tag for this release, so source code links and documentation work. Excellent. So I'm going to push that commit I've made, and I'm going to push that as well. That's such a nice wallpaper. Who is the artist? I will show you in 1 moment. Actually, I'll go here. Oh, this is Revachol. From the video game Disco Elysium, which is an amazing game. You should play it. You should really play it. It's really good. It's a leftist masterpiece. You can tell because it's extremely critical of leftists. No one hates the left like the left. It's a wonderful game. I've not seen writing like it in many things. I would not even say games. Like the writing's wonderful, absolutely incredible game. It's yeah, a masterpiece of interactive fiction. Damn leftists! They ruined leftists. They ruined leftism. What am I doing? Oh yes, we're gonna go over to here, and we're gonna publish the new release. I suppose I should tell people about it as well, shouldn't I? Probably. Good, so that's been published, and let's go over to Hex. And recently updated. Oh, look, Gleam JSON. Oh, it's pretty cool, eh? I like going to this. I like to go to the recent feed because there's just loads of cool stuff happening with Gleam. So, new packages. That's probably, yeah, that's Elixir. But oh, that's it. That sounds interesting. It looks like a part of a native targets. I wonder what that is. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. Oh, I mean, this sounds really cool, whatever this is. I mean, it's super new from somewhere called Beaver Lodge. Oh, it's like a, okay. Interesting. It's like Nux 2. Oh my gosh. An LLVM toolkit for Elixir. Crazy. Anyway, look, there's a Gleam module here. Woohoo! And here's another Gleam module. Woohoo! Yeah, it's another Gleam module. Yeah. I don't know what moon is. And are any of these things behind my head? Here we go. This is Gleam. Yeah. So is this. Yeah. So is this. Yeah. So is this. Yeah. Loads of Gleam. We're taking over. And there you go. Gleam JSON on the Gleam packages list. Oh, dear me. I want to try this library. It looks really nice. This one looks really cool. Fantastic. Well, I'm going to call that a success. Oh, sorry, I've only just spotted your reply. The most interesting thing to me is how you dig through the errors by talking to yourself and us. It's good that me just rambling to myself in my room is paying off in the streaming world. Oh, newbie. He literally went under my foot. You wanna go out? I'm not sure if I feel more or less crazy having a complaining boy having a camera on me as I sort of mumble in my room. Hello, you're back again, are you? Yes. Hey, Trouble. Oh, you're gonna make everyone happy again by saying more stuff. Wait, hold on. I put the big Oh, sorry, honey. Put the big one on so people can see you properly. Come back. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Over this way. Yeah. Look at the handsome boy. Look over there. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Oh. He's alright. He'll do. You're molting again. Can you say the name of the game again? I'm gonna. Oh, bye. The game is Disco Elysium. Sadly, the what's a nice place to see it? Maybe this place. Wow. Sadly, I think the people bought some company bought the studio and fired all the makers, and so like the people who own the IP are not the people who really made the game, and the whole thing's gone to hell. So it's all a bit sad now. Your cat is deaf. Oh. Oh. Poor little baby. But it's an amazing game. But like, don't feel like you particularly don't be like, oh, it's a great game. I'm going to support the studio, because the studio doesn't practically exist anymore. It exists in name only, which is very sad. So maybe we'd see more things from them, but they've just sort of been like trying to squeeze as much money out as possible now. It's very annoying. I'm hoping that. Oh gosh, that was lovely. Look at that. I'm hoping that they form a new studio, and then we get to see, not Disco Elysium 2, but something of a similar vibe. My knees went weak as he saw into the camera. Yeah, he does have that effect. Or do you mean Harry? Can I scroll just a little bit? I don't like this. Okay, this website sucks. I want to just move a little bit. Ooh, concept art. That sounds fun. Wallpapers. There's a wallpaper section. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, look, that's my background. Is it? Is that my background? Yes. Okay. There's another one though. Maybe I'll start hanging out here in front of the exploded statue. Aww. Lovely game. It's really pretty. I'm gonna download both of these. I want both of them. Is there any lovely concept art I could use as well? I'm in the process of print. Oh wow! I'm in the process of printing lots of art for my house for this little flat that I live in. It'd be nice if there were some nice pictures of particularly good characters. That'd be nice. I guess not. Is this Gleam? Yeah, it was Gleam, and now I'm sort of rambling about a video game that I like. Disco Elysium, everyone. Play Disco Elysium. But welcome. I mean, I think I was just wrapping up, actually, unless there's anything else people want to talk about or chat about or what have you. I'm very open to suggestions. It's a bit aggressive, this. Let's go back to... Come on. This scrolling thing is awful. Truly dreadful. Can you share your dot files? You can. There's not. You can totally use my dot files. There's not much exciting in it though. So if you go to GitHub and then you go to me, that's LPIL. You've never heard of Gleam? Ah, what's your lucky days? If you get a gleam.run, doosh, here's Gleam. Knock yourself out. Here's Lucy, our lovely mascot. And then if you want to try it after reading about our amazing sponsor, Fly, and all the cool stuff that Gleam can do, you can then click Try Gleam, and it takes you to an interactive tutorial where you can learn about all sorts of exciting things like modules and imports and type checking and ints. We've got integers. Wow, novel. And this whole thing's editable, so you can be like, you know, edit things and see what it does and get compiler feedback and, you know, all that good jazz. So Gleamify, when the girl finishes WASM support, she has finished her uni project actually. Yeah, so I think she's done as much as she's going to do in it. It's going to be a really useful thing to look into. It's going to be a really good reference. I'm hoping that she writes, like, you know, she knows way more about the problem of like compiling Gleam to WASM, or even just compiling to WASM than almost anyone in the world, really. You know, because there aren't that many people who have written a compiler to WASM. So, you know, she after doing it for the end of her university, she's definitely an expert. So I'm hoping that she just like condenses all the information into some useful form, and then we can, you know, learn from that. And then once we've got the language server tooling done, and we've got some like really nice, I want to make the web framework, web backend, web service sort of story a bit better as well. Like have something like Phoenix Auth, etc. Once we've got these things done, then maybe we can have a little look at, you know, WASM-y type things maybe. I'm not making any promises, but it's something I would love to explore. I think there's lots of things that it could unlock. But anyway, dot files. This is me. My hair is a little bit longer now, but I like this picture, so it's not changing. And then if you go to here, so it's lupil/lupil, and then you go to dot files, and then you can find my like GNU Stow managed dot files. What's this? Oh, run this to sync them. Okay. And yeah, so I've got a whole NeoVim one somewhere. It's pretty much just what's this? Oh, I'm not sure what that is. It's pretty much just lazy Vim. Oh, interesting. Which I might try and move away from in the near future. If I ever find time to like go through Tij's Kickstart. Is that what it's called? Kickstarts Nivim. Yeah, this looks lovely. I want to try this because I'm a big fan of NeoVim, but I used it when it first came out and I stopped using it sometime before they did the Lua thing, and now I'm back into NeoVim and I'm really impressed of how far it's come. It's like it was great before, but now it's like, oh, great in a whole other set of ways. It feels a lot more modern. But I've now feel much more drive to learn how to like actually use the Lua APIs and make things and customize stuff. But I don't really know how to do that. I mostly just use an existing distribution. So I want to go through this and then go, oh look, if I can plug all these pieces together like this, and then blah 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 blah. That's the idea. And then after this, I'll like know how to make cool plugins. That'd be fun. Nevium 10 just came out. Yeah. I just switched from Elysium to Kickstart. It wasn't too painful, and I feel like I was in more control afterwards. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to have more of an understanding of what's happening, and I don't want there just to be like, oh, it's Elysium version 4 now, and everything's different. Or like I don't want to have things randomly break on me. That might be a bit optimistic to not have things break on me, but you know, I think we could do a bit better. And there's all sorts of little things that I think I would want to automate that I just don't quite know how to do yet. But I figure like if I go through this, I'll stand a good chance. How do modules work? Is there a num Gleam yet, etc.? I'm not sure what a num Gleam is. What do you mean by that? And how do modules work? Oh gosh, what do you mean? What do you mean by that as well? Could you give me a little bit more detail? I'm always super happy to chat Gleam, but not sure what to say. So a Gleam module maps onto either an Erlang module or a JavaScript module, depending whether you're compiling to JavaScript or whether you're compiling to Erlang. Oh, NumPy is a Python module for building doing matrix maths stuff. Yes. Yeah, totally. So if you go to package.gleam to run, you search for matrix. Damn. Math number. It's tensors, right? Tensors is like, is that right? Tensor, here we go. This one, Argamac. This is a nice library. It's very much like the Python library in that the Python library is sort of a funny looking set of bindings to some C++ mostly. It's kind of the same thing. I didn't make this. This library works by, it calls out to, again, native code. If you're running on JavaScript, it uses TensorFlow. If you're running on Erlang, it uses Nix, which is a really awesome Elixir project that compiles a subset of Nix to I don't know, different formats that can run faster. I think they can even run on the GPU. I'm just clicking the same things twice. I'm pretty sure they can even, yeah, so we've got, I don't know, too complicated for me. But yes, there's something very similar to that. I wouldn't say it's what most people use Gleam for, but like we do have some capabilities there. Like much more so than you might expect for where we are. You'll try to build a quantum program on Gleam. That sounds really cool. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. It sounds cool though. I like it when people are using stuff I'm involved in for things that I don't really understand. You're like, wow, it's like way bigger than, you know, Gleam's way bigger than me. It's like a whole bunch of people doing stuff, which is really fun, really rewarding. So yeah, just make anything that is interesting to you, really. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's the way to go. Cool. Oh, I've been doing Advert Code 2022 in Gleam. Oh, amazing. Question: why 2022? Like, wasn't that a while ago? Not 2024? Is 2022 like known for being a particularly good year? Haven't really done it yet, so I could use fresh eyes. So if you join the Discord server, which you can join on Gleam community Discord. Oh, they do a little wobble. Isn't that cute? There is a thread or a channel or a something for Advent of Code. So you could do that. Oh yeah, because 2024 hasn't happened yet. 2023 you've already done, so you're doing 2022. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, there's a channel or a thread or something. It's obviously very quiet now. It's very noisy at the end of the year, where people do it in, I mean, largely Gleam, but some people there doing it in other languages and talking about that. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, I'm going to finish since we achieved the thing I wanted to achieve, which I'm super happy about. Let's do a, what do you call it? A raid. Let's do a raid. No framework challenge. Building a website in HTML, CSS, and Vanilla.js. That sounds cool. This was great. Great job. Oh, thank you, Ed. Really kind. I'm very happy we got through it. It's always really satisfying when you start something at the beginning of a stream and then you get to the end of the stream and you've done something. Oh gosh, you're being very kind. Has anyone got any particular people you think we should raid? I'm tempted to go for the vanilla HTML CSS one. Oh, they've got loads of people though. Maybe that's good. We did Tej the other day, so we're not going to do it twice in a row. Thursday, working on query optimization n plus 1. Okay. They're great, you say. Fantastic. Let's do it then. Let's. I'm going to join here. And then we're gonna. Oh, look at all the emojis. Good stuff. Fantastic. Right. And now. Boom. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I'll see you soon. Have a lovely time. And enjoy HTML and CSS. And for you YouTube folks, you've got to come on Twitch so then you can get involved in the raiding as well. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.